All right. Well, welcome to Roanoke Live. Gabagoo, gabagoo. All right. Roanoke Live.
Woo!
Episode 32. Oh, my gosh.
Wow, 20. You're still in the 20s.
Dang,
awesome.
that's a lot of episodes.
Yes,
kinda.
everybody get Rob back up to speed. We're in the 30s. No, did you guys notice anything different?
Look at this, Tim.
Other than our podcast decorations, we redid our podcast studio. So
what do we think?
I love it. We hope you guys enjoy. It's a lot more like relaxed vibes in here.
Yeah.
I feel like before it was big granite tabletop. It was kind of cold. So I like this. We got a fuzzy couch. We got these nice spinny chairs that me and Rob are going to try not to spin around in. And yeah, I don't know. I like it. I think for the new year, I think this is a great look. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I got to get used to talking to you like this.
Me too. Well, that was what I thought was so awkward about our setup before. I was like, I feel like I'm like right next to you, and then I have to fully turn around and like, look at you. So
we're going to be making a lot of eye contact. I feel like that's
yes. Well, which is funny because I'm awkward, so I'm going to be looking everywhere but Rob. And be like, oh, the ceiling looks good today. And then we're also going to have some cool update in the back of this area too, coming soon. Also, this is sponsored by Ticketmaster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got to throw that out there. You guys probably saw our new banner that we have down below. But, yeah, so we're very excited. Thanks to them, we were able to revamp this and get some new signs up in here. And, you guys will also see later in the interview, we had some guests in here, so it looks great with 4 people.
For sure.
Yeah. But, yeah, Rob and I are pretty stoked about it. So
yeah.
Thank you guys for supporting the podcast. We're at 32, which is crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
That is a lot of podcasts. How many years?
Probably like 2.5, right?
How long have you been here?
About 3, but I don't think we started the pod
right away.
No, we started in like
July, August.
I think we started in September of 20. Was it 23? No, 24. 23.
Something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it was definitely September because we were wearing our football jersey.
That's right. That's right.
So
it was. That's a good way to remember.
I remember that, but it's March. What does this mean? Again, if you guys cannot tell by the wonderful decorations we have, it is St. Patrick's Day. So, Rob, you got any plans? I know we're still a few weeks out, but
no, I mean St. Patrick's Day is so much fun, and Roanoke does it so good.
They do.
I haven't been out in a while. Okay, so this is where I'm at in my life. I'm hitting that reverse cycle where you go out when you're younger, and then now it's like flipping to like maybe I'll take my kids to the parade.
See, that's
so I'm gonna be back out there,
but not like in it.
Yeah, in a different capacity.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm the same way. I think I went out last year with a group.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, and not to put anyone on blast, I'm not going to name any names, but somebody got in a fight at the bar we were at.
Somebody you were with?
Yeah, our group. It was like some old beef from high school.
Dang.
I'm like, guys, it's been 12 years, relax. But yeah, I was like, this is why I don't go out anymore. And I mean, when I say a part of our group, we were in a huge group. It was like 20 people. So
oh my goodness.
My part of the group wasn't really affiliated, but once they started doing that, we were just like, we're going to go now.
How did you organize that many people going on at once?
I think it was just a bunch of different my boyfriend's mom has a lot of friends, so I think it was just her friends and then their kids, and it just branches out, it's like a big tree. It's just everybody. So we ended up just going out with
heck yeah
20 people, and I broke off and went and hung out with some of my soccer teammates, which was fun. Apparently I was missing for an hour, so I'm the one that wanders apparently.
So are you going again this year?
I don't know. I actually hung out with one of my friends I went out with last year. I hung out with her last night. She was asking. I don't know. I'll have to see how I feel. But my
time decision?
It is going to be a game time decision. I am tired nowadays, so I would rather hang out and sleep and just go to the gym than go back home and relax. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might make an appearance, but I love the parade.
Right.
So
yeah.
The parade's so cool.
And either way, it marks kind of spring is coming, which is so
I need
awesome.
It to be warm.
I know, right?
I'm dying.
I know.
12 degrees out there right now. Not outside, but just out in the pre-function.
Right.
So that's fun. But I do have some for you guys that may or may not know. I know we did a little thing like this last year, but this holiday honors St. Patrick. Did you know that? The patron saint of Ireland.
Yes.
I know. Well, I bet people don't know he's the patron saint of Ireland. If you did, bonus points. Originally,
on the test, we're not keeping score.
I mean, yeah, we're really not keeping score, but just you can keep your own points at home. Originally a religious feast day, it has grown into a global celebration, which
feast
I guess
day.
for us, yeah, which now it's just like, I would say, for lack of a better word, just a drinking holiday.
Yeah.
I mean, people do eat corned beef and stuff, but you know. But it features parades, live music, wearing green, festive food and drinks, which that's what we do here in Roanoke. For anybody that's listening that's not from Roanoke, we actually were recognized as one of the best places in the U.S. to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So, yeah, we earned a spot on the top 10 best St. Patrick's Day cities. So that's kind of cool.
That is really cool.
Hard to believe, but it's cool. But speaking of the parade, it was the Freedom First St. Patrick's Day. I don't know if they're sponsoring it again this year.
Free shout out.
Yeah,
who cares?
Freedom First. You can send us a check. It draws thousands of participants, which again, Rob, I know you take your kids. I missed it last year. I did not get out of bed fast enough for that.
I have not taken my kids yet, but
okay.
I just I don't know. It's hard to get out of bed.
There's just and I think for me, it's like very people-y downtown when that happens, and there's so many people, which is great for Roanoke.
Right.
Like the businesses down there, it helps them thrive, and I think we really need to support those guys. And it's just, like I said, it's tough for me to motivate myself to get out and all those people.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
you
but
gotta be in the right mindset.
Yeah, I mean, I love that I would say we're a smaller city, but the fact that we recognize is pretty
It
cool.
is cool. It's cool as heck.
I mean, you got to give it to them. But also, speaking of St. Patrick's Day, there's leprechauns and other myths surrounding that. So Rob and I thought that we would talk about conspiracy theories. We may have done this before, but we have some new ones that I think are kind of crazy. I think I'm going to let Rob go first, because mine is a whole rabbity hole. I'm going to try to make it short, but it's a rabbit hole. So
all right.
I'm excited for this.
My first one is the Epstein files. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, my God. Well, we have to make that joke now. I mean, come on, it's everywhere. But if you don't see us, well, I was going to say, this is our official, if we're gone next month, this is us saying we didn't do it. Okay, so
no, we're not gonna do that.
The only podcast not in the Epstein files, Roanoke Live with Rob and Tiff. I'm just kidding. That's
all right. So do you want me to do all three?
So just do the one. We're going to do the way that we have this up.
Okay.
We're going to do the ones that we believe in first, like we're actually kind of buying into.
Okay.
The second ones we do, I guess, would be like an unhinged one that's just crazy.
Okay.
So we'll go into the ones that we believe in first and each do ours, and then we'll do the unhinged.
Okay.
So
I will start by saying I'm not really a big conspiracy theorist person.
Yeah.
My general theory on conspiracy theories, not to say theory twice, but is that sometimes things happen in the world that are so crazy that your brain can't comprehend them.
Makes sense.
So we all come up with coping mechanisms in order to make sense of them in our minds.
Yeah.
I mean and then I say that and then we talk about things that actually did come true, but for the most part I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but this one is fun to believe, so I'm just gonna I'm going to say that I believe it. You know who John Benet Ramsey is?
Yes, and I am so excited that we're talking about this. Go ahead.
It's actually Katy Perry.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. It's so funny. Me and Mom actually brought her up the other day.
Really?
We were talking about it because Mom was like, I just want to know who did it.
Yeah.
So that is one of the biggest true crime cases in the world.
I mean, it's obviously her dad, right?
I mean, some say it's her dad, some say it's her brother, or if she's Katy Perry,
she's
still alive, guys. I mean, but I believe it. They look very alike.
They do.
And like I said, the fact that Katy Perry, I think, dresses up and wears costumes too, it's a little easier to make the likeness the same. But yeah, so do you have any claims behind why you believe it?
I mean,
what are your?
They just look really alike, and it would make sense that to have a secret identity. All the celebrity ones are fun. Paul McCartney died.
Ooh, we got some crazy,
and
gotten some crazy ones.
Avril Lavigne's a clone. Those are all good ones.
Funny you say that. We may be hitting on that for our game later, for our conspiracy theory game. But there's so many crazy. Well, I think a lot of mysteries surround celebrities because we don't really know them.
Right, but we do see them a lot.
Yes, they're part of your family without you're I don't know who these people are.
Right, exactly. All right, what's yours?
All right, so mine's crazy. And Rob, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I thought the
first one was
well, no, it's crazy, but I believe it.
Okay.
So have you ever heard of the lost empire of Tartaria?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Educate me.
So have you ever walked around a bigger city, bigger than ours, and you've seen windows that are right at the ground level, and you're like, why are there windows? Like, what's going on here? And there's like seemingly no basement. So Tartaria is shown on Western maps back, I'm trying to find I had the year here, but I do not have it on here right now. But it was shown on maps as this big region of the world in Europe.
Okay.
And apparently Tartaria was this highly advanced, forgotten civilization, which is how we're getting all these buildings. Like, have you ever seen a building and you're like, there's no way that they built this in the 1800s,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like that's impossible,
pyramids?
Right? Pyramids are a great example.
Yeah. Was this kind of like Atlantis or whatever the heck it's called?
I mean, that could be within the same realm, but this was they had apparently giants over. I mean, it's just crazy. Like if you guys are, I won't go into it here because I'll be here for 2 hours talking about it, but it's based on this old map. I mean, this is a real map, and it was from the 16th to 19th centuries, and it just labeled large parts of Central Asia and Siberia as Tartary. So it's Tartary. So yeah, it's basically the World's Fair is a great example of that. How did they get that stuff up so quick and they just tear it down? Kind of crazy.
I can subscribe to that one. I mean, there's obviously like there's like cities that are in lakes. So like
absolutely.
So like obviously there's probably some civilizations that we don't, like the Mayans and stuff, we don't know fully about because there wasn't really record keeping at the time.
Absolutely. And so they're saying that the Tartarian like culture over there got buried by a mud flood, which is why some of these buildings, which let me just show you some pictures, maybe so you can buy into my theory. So this is, which I'll put these pictures in here so you guys can see them, but this is Tartary on the map.
Okay.
Yes. So if you want to see that up close, you can.
Let's see it. Let's take a look.
So that's your first piece of.
So it's legit on a map.
Yes, it was on a map. Yeah. They got the government apparently got rid of it. So like they all say. So the second piece of evidence I'm showing you is how the mud flood buried these buildings and how they're below the ground.
I love how you brought receipts.
I did. I brought the receipts, guys. I went down this absolute rabbit hole.
Did you know about it before we did this segment, or?
Yes, but it's funny, TikTok of all things.
Yeah, right.
I didn't know about this before like a month or two ago, but I kind of went down a rabbit hole. Okay. So this is like a Capitol building, but this is like, well, listen, this is an illustration, so this is not real, but it's kind of just showing you what the building could have looked like if it was part of the Tartarian society. So it's kind of cool. Rob's like, get her a tinfoil hat.
No, listen, it's funny to think about like how much stuff is recorded now,
right?
Versus like what, like there was like the first movie was like, in the 1900s. So like how we don't know, like the dark ages.
Yes.
Like that's just a period of 200 years in history where we just know nothing about what happened. It's just called the 100%. Dark Ages.
But this is the window thing I was kind of telling you about. And then the bottom picture is when the World's Fair happened. And that's all seemingly gone now. But that was a picture from the World's Fair. So that's kind of cool. And then
that is cool. All right. I can get down with this one.
The last thing I have, and I don't know if these pictures are real, but the last thing I have is the Tartarian giants, apparently.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so that's...
Yeah, okay.
Do you subscribe to my theory yet? I think I brought the evidence.
You were with me
until I showed you the giants. I saw that picture and I was like, okay, if real, this is kind of cool.
Oh my God, I cannot wait till you show this picture.
Yeah, you guys just, I'll put everything in the podcast, but yeah, I just had to show Rob.
Great.
But yeah, so that's my theory. I love how I wrote giants in all caps with like a bunch of question marks because that was just a part of this theory. But,
giants?
Yeah, giants? Question mark. But I do believe there had to have been some sort of technology that they had back then because I mean when I went over to Europe I saw, and I'm gonna butcher this castle's name, but Neuschwanstein.
That's pretty close.
The fairy, fairy. So you know the castle.
Yeah.
Going into that thing, how did they lug those sandstones up the? I mean, I'm not saying it's part of that whole thing, but it's just crazy to me. They had to have some kind of technology in the cathedrals over in Europe. I mean, it's just crazy. So I don't know. Those are my main reasons for believing.
All right. But, I love how you brought receipts.
I had to. I found them and I was like, there it is. But all right, now we have some unhinged ones that are just crazy. So Rob, you say yours.
All right, so this is one we've talked about before.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know exactly where he's
and I
going
also
with
I do have another one I want to talk about.
Oh, absolutely.
But this isn't that's not in the unhinged category. So give me some time at the very end. So this one is just funny to say, because when you say it, people are like, "What in the world are you talking about?" Birds are not real.
Fair. Has anyone ever caught one? No, I'm just kidding.
So when you see them, they're just drones. I don't know how crazy I want to go, but they're just drones to spy on American citizens. And the way that they charge is when you see birds sitting on the power line, that's them charging their batteries.
I'm actually weak. So is there a difference between pigeons and seagulls? Like, what are we talking?
Just different technology in the bird cameraing thing.
This is model number seagull.
Yes, right.
And this is model number pigeon. Okay. Love it. No, I think there are some. They could just like release some drone.
There could be a couple mixed in. Maybe that's where we land
like
in the middle of it.
Birds could be real, but we could also have bird drones
yes.
that are watching us.
Right.
Yeah, 100%. I would. Is that your unhinged one? Because that's actually pretty believable. Like. Meanwhile, I'm over here. I'm like, it could happen.
No birds are real would be the unhinged version of that.
That's absolutely wild. I have one that's actually Berglund Center centric.
Okay.
So it's kind of fun. So what if the real headliner at Berglund Center is the building itself? It's not just the venue. It's an emotional energy collection facility. Okay. Rob's looking at me like,
I'm just seeing
this is unhinged, okay?
I'm just seeing where you're going with this. I'm not saying no yet.
With all of the emotions that our events produce, we're harvesting the energy of those emotions and we're powering things with those. That's how we power this building.
I love it.
So yeah.
So what do we power? Like what?
The lights, our sound systems.
So like legit power.
Yeah,
so
and then
we have like a basement full of memories that just
because nobody's been in.
I think finance would love that one. Since we wouldn't have to pay the electric bill.
No,
anymore.
exactly. What electric bill? That's just it's fake. It's for the city to think that we're paying the electric bill. We're powering everything here. But
okay, all right, I can get down with this one.
Yeah. So because why do artists say Roanoke, you're loud tonight? They're trying to get everybody, we tell them to do that.
The amps need more power. So we
exactly.
Get people yelling.
And why does it feel so calm here the day after an event? It's kind of weird, right? It's like creepy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So that's my.
Heck yeah.
And then to take it a step further,
all right.
The Blue Ridge Mountains are the natural sound bowl to keep all that.
All right. So I have seen something similar to this. There's this guy on TikTok where he's like, there's a different sort of energy in Roanoke.
Yes.
Because the way the valley works is we are vibrating all of the frequencies of like ancestors because there's nowhere for the energy to escape.
Yeah.
And it just bounces back and forth. So it's a hotbed for different sort of activities.
Yeah. So that's my unhinged one. I thought you guys would find it fun because it's Berglund Center.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. So right,
you
had one more.
Move on,
yes.
I got to get this off my chest. This is more of a rant.
Okay.
I did preface this whole segment by saying conspiracies kind of piss me off. Like when people say we didn't go to the moon, you are a lunatic.
Yeah.
Like I can't even have a conversation. Or when you say the earth is flat, I can't even have a conversation with you. Like we're not living on the same page of reality here.
No.
But and this is another one in that thing. The Mandela effect is complete BS.
Yes.
It's complete
BS. Which is funny. That was the first one for our game, so we know where Rob stands on that one.
I mean, it's just complete BS.
Yeah.
You're just misremembering things.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, do you ever think about memories? Do you think every memory you have as a child is exactly how things happened?
No.
It's just the way your brain works has filed these different things together. Like the Bernstein Bears thing. That one is crazy. Like I always thought it was Bernstein and it's Bernstein.
Yeah.
But it's just like that's your mom said
I agree.
that. So then that's what you thought was the fact.
Yeah.
Like it's like the publisher clearinghouse one. It was never once this guy. You didn't give it much thought. So that's just how you remembered it.
100%.
So if you think that the government is playing tricks on us by taking out the cornucopia and the Fruit of the Loom
or
sign,
the Chick-fil-A, the C in the Chick-fil-A, or they added the C or whatever.
There's so much more things that they're doing. Like they
don't have time for us. Okay, they don't have time. But yeah, I think it's people's perception of reality.
Right.
And that's why they're they're misremembering.
It makes me so angry.
Yeah.
When people are like, I see TikToks, I report them. That's how angry I get.
So if anybody got their account banned. He did it, officer.
It's me. All right, sorry, I had to get that.
No, you're good. Well, on that note, we're gonna play conspiracy or coincidence.
Okay.
We won't expand too much on some of these unless they need some expansion.
So
but the first one, the Mandela effect. Rob. Yeah. So he's gonna say. So it's just coincidence. Like, and by coincidence, we mean people are
just coincidence.
Misremembering.
Like it's just you don't have time to remember. You know how many thoughts you have per day? You think you really stored the Fruit of the Loom logo in your brain?
It's right here, buddy. Yes. It's right here.
Or that, like, you may have missed a movie and thought that Sinbad did a Shazam. Like, maybe at one time it was in development.
Yeah.
And you saw, like, one poster about it.
For that one, I think people are thinking about him being in Jingle All the Way as the villain. Like, I think it just got mixed up. I don't know.
Your brain has so many things.
It does.
Like,
it does.
Right,
I agree.
Sorry.
So, you're good. Hey, go on a rant. That's what we're here for. If you people care enough and you're still listening, listen to it. I love it. The Denver Airport murals. What do you think about that?
So I have actually listened to a full-length podcast on the Denver.
Super interesting.
Because so I don't know how deep you've got into it, but there's like tunnels that go for like miles. So like there is a potential like the government has like a
bunker and stuff.
I mean,
see, I
that
believe
would make sense for them to plan for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because if they're going through the Denver airport a lot, like for them to have that spot, I mean, it makes sense to have
the president. Like, come on now, you think they're doing the same stuff?
No,
we are?
But the creepy murals and stuff, like I don't know. I think they're almost buying into it. I don't necessarily think it's a conspiracy.
Yeah. Because
did you see their ad?
Yeah,
they did a funny advertisement. They play into it. So honestly, I think it's their marketing team. Like I think it's just right. So I'm gonna say that one is just a coincidence. But
the murals,
yeah,
there probably is some funny things going on over there.
Probably. I mean, I feel like funny things go on. Like tunnels under a building isn't anything new.
Right.
Like we have tunnels here.
The horse is kind of weird looking.
It is. It's kind of cool though. I feel like the artist just took the liberty of making that extra creepy. So, Area 51, a weather testing facility or alien tech storage?
I don't know.
That's a tough one.
So that's one of those things where, like, I definitely think aliens are real.
Yeah.
Like, the universe is ever expanding.
I mean, they're about to come out in the news and
we're finding out
show
next
us
week,
some. What if it's like a picture of just like a blow-up alien? Like.
But, like, here's the thing. And there's a comedian that has a good bit about this. It's like, all right, the government has done all these crazy things, but we forgot the last step to leave clues for everybody. Like if we know about Area 51, that's not where they're keeping the alien stuff,
it's
right?
not.
It's in an underground bunker that we have no idea about.
They're absolutely not gonna lead us. Like
we know about it.
Well, people will push their limits and go visit those places. I mean, people have visited Area 51. I mean, isn't there like a bar near Area 51 that like is well known?
Well,
I would love to
go there. Did you watch that documentary?
I think I did.
They did the concert there.
Yes, I think I did.
Concert.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it. I need to go back and watch it.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Some guy did a meme, and then it became like everyone wanted
aliens.
to go to the concert.
Yeah, I'll put that in here. That's one of my favorite memes. All right, next one, and this one is crazy. Costco rotisserie chicken is intentionally underpriced to control us. Meaning, like, we're gonna consume it.
So you eat it?
We eat it, and it controls us. Who do you know that doesn't like rotisserie chicken?
All right, that's a funny one, but like as somebody in marketing, it's just a loss leader where they get you in there, so you buy it, so you think you're gonna go there for just chicken, but then you end up spending $300 worth of other stuff in Costco.
I agree. Which change Costco to Sam's, but if you have a Costco, it's
Costco's food court is unreal.
I know. I wish
like the hot dog, that huge hot dog for $1.50 is crazy.
Can't beat it. I hope we get something like that soon. That'd be nice. But
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, we're moving on up in the world soon enough. And then so you already hit on this one, celebrity clones, and I just have to say, there's one that's been huge all over TikTok. People think Selena Gomez is
that's
either
my girl.
a clone. I know, but what do you think?
So I think that they definitely have body doubles.
That's what.
And then like maybe sometimes like when they're at home chilling, they send their body double out there to like get some attention in the press.
If you got the money, I say do it.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Yeah, people. I can't remember which actor or actress it was. It may have been. The girl who plays Hermione, why can't I think of her name? Emma Watson.
Yep, that's it. Nailed it.
She came out in the news and said that she stopped doing movies because she was exhausted going out and doing the press stuff for the movies. So it makes sense. But do you think that the celebrity clone thing, do you think it's a conspiracy or coincidence?
Like I said, I think they have body doubles. So, I mean, is that a clone? And then also, like, they clone dogs. So, like, them cloning a human, I mean, there's probably a clone out there.
Potentially. So, yeah, I would say I think it's a conspiracy. I think they're definitely, they could, I mean, people are doing side-by-sides. You can go down that TikTok rabbit hole if you want. But
like,
people,
got sunglasses and a hat on. Like,
yeah, but like Selena Gomez, like even without all that, I know she's grown up and stuff, but she does look kind of different.
Well, she's got a disease, I think.
I know. Well, people are saying that they're family members, and so the people in the comments are like, I'm an expert saying like,
my dad once time stopped at the same grocery store as Selena Gomez.
Yeah,
I'm an expert.
Some people said she also the real Selena Gomez works at Target, and they have a fake one. And I mean, it's crazy. She's got so many.
I mean, she did marry Benny Blanco, so maybe that is a clone because that never made any sense to me.
He's her handler, actually. Yeah, Rob, get it right, okay?
Because that never made any sense to me.
No, that was wild. But I guess you love who you love sometimes. Right. I don't know, but all right. So our next segment that we got, our favorite one is Pop Goes Berglund.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, hold on.
Rob's like, pause.
Well, you skipped one, but that's okay.
Oh, I did. Oh, wait. Hold on. I did skip one. All right. You know what? Rewind. We're actually going to do the Berglund Center rumor mill first. Sorry. Woo. Sorry, I almost got him with the button. All right. So this month.
All right, let's hear it, Tiffany.
We're getting another ops person, I heard. Yeah. So I heard that, well, it's an unverified rumor at this time, but Steven on our ops team.
Are all rumors unverified?
I mean, that's true. I mean, I don't know. Some of them.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, that's
real.
Some of them could have been real.
Yeah, the one about Sam last month. I mean, that was pretty
Alexis
legit.
licking tickets.
Yeah, Alexis, she licks tickets. I've seen her lick some tickets, but
not real. Not
real. By the way, there's a
We could do that with some of the other ones as real, but like I don't know if people would like their tickets being licked.
No, I mean, well, now that we're on Ticketmaster, she has to lick the computer, so.
Yeah,
but,
it's all digital.
Yeah, she has to. It's all digital now, so you get a lick through your phone, I guess. But anyways, all right, that's enough of that.
That was good. I like it.
So Steven, I don't know if you guys have seen him. He's the guy with the glasses. Got a lot of awesome tattoos.
He got engaged on the ice.
Yes, just got engaged at a Dogs game.
Yeah.
So he isn't actually our maintenance tech. He was summoned here during a thunderstorm in 2009. Yes. When someone accidentally plugged in too many extension cords here at once.
It was crazy because we needed the staff member, so it actually worked out well.
He just like walked in and started working, so we decided to keep him. But
we were so busy, we were just
we were like, oh, this guy. All right, he's really nice. I guess we'll keep him. So a couple of the things that go along with this rumor. Apparently, the Zamboni starts when he walks by. It doesn't even need a key. It just fires up by itself.
I've seen it. That one might be a verified rumor.
Yeah, and then this one might be my favorite. Broken light bulbs screw themselves back in when metal music plays faintly in the distance because they know that Steven's coming. And then the HVAC system answers only to him. We tried calling a contractor, but the thermostat flickered and the contractor canceled because he was scared. So.
Talk about job security.
Yeah, I know. So, and also another one of my favorites. This is the last one I got. It's rumored that his tattoos aren't actually ink. They're the schematics of the building here. So, yeah. So if you stare long enough.
That's a good one.
I'm just saying, if you stare enough, you can actually. Today. Yeah, I do, man. We're going. A new podcast room, new jokes, you know. So you can actually find the electrical panel layout if you look hard enough. So, yeah, that's our rumor.
Yes. I like it, Tim.
So, yeah, that's our maintenance tech, Steven.
Yeah.
So that'll take us out of that one.
I love it. That one actually might be true, I think.
I think so, too. I mean, I love Steven. He's such a nice guy, and he's me and him have a lot of the same music taste, so we always talk about that. But
and congratulations to him on getting engaged.
That's
that
so
was
awesome.
Really cool.
I'm so excited for him. So, all right, now we're going to go into Pop Goes Berglund.
Pop, dirty pop.
I wish we could use that.
Yeah, that would be
Dude,
cool.
we get sued in 5 seconds flat. They just hear like one.
Before we even post it.
Yeah, one note.
Just like
they knew.
laying it on the editing floor and stuff.
They're like, sue.
All
Send
right.
them a letter.
So you want me to go first, right?
Yes, Rob, you first.
So I have a couple. So I don't know how poppy we want to get, but I think we should probably start with the Olympics.
Oh heck yeah! We can't skip the Olympics.
Yeah, right. I mean, so the Olympics is crazy because whenever it first starts, I'm like, I'm not really into it, and then as soon as it's about to end, I'm like, I want more.
Yeah. Well, the people. Like all the stuff on social media, I feel like it's the highlight reel of what's been going on.
Right.
I did watch a lot of the curling. Surprisingly, I didn't think I was gonna. It's an interesting
the Canadian
sport.
guy cheated.
I did.
That was crazy.
Well, they police themselves, so it's. Like,
I know.
How do you?
You don't really cheat.
No.
You're just dishonest.
Yeah, that's really difficult. I don't know how you're supposed to. Yeah, I guess you could lie, but like. Lying on a world stage is crazy. You got to be honest.
Dirty.
We have to talk about the figure skater.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly my favorite thing that has came out of that.
She's so cool.
She's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, literally the coolest person. So
I felt bad for the quad god. That's the men's guy. He it's a lot of pressure.
Oh, I can't imagine.
And it's such a unique spot to be in sports where everyone expects you to win. Like it's almost worse. Like I personally, I'd probably rather be the underdog because it's always like under promise, over deliver. Where that guy was like, if he didn't win gold,
it's a big deal.
It's a disaster. So poor him. And then also shout out to the men's and women's hockey teams.
Yeah, dude, let's go USA. USA. Freebird plays in the distance.
Yeah, play Freebird.
Yeah, play Freebird.
Like we just stole hockey from Canada. It's America's fourth America's fourth favorite sport. We'll care about it for another week, but it's ours now.
Yeah. So
and we love it here in Roanoke too. But like for the girls, like the girls game was so cool. Like the crazy part about that game is that they were in that position where the quad god was, where like they were expected to win. Did you watch the game?
I only saw parts of it.
So they were down 1-0 the whole game, and Hillary Knight, the captain, who my girl obviously because we got the last name Knight.
Y'all are related.
She scored. She tied it up with like a minute left. They pulled the goalie, and then they scored in overtime. And then the guys, they scored early. And then Canada, honestly, if you can be honest about the game, Canada was whooping on us.
Yeah.
Like, and our goalie just went insane.
Okay.
And then something out of a movie. The guy got his teeth knocked out.
I saw that.
And then scores a game-winning goal. I mean, you can't even script that type of stuff.
No. And in Pop Goes Berglund, that is apparently Tate McRae's boyfriend.
Yes, it is. Do you get those teeth fixed, or you just have
see, that's the tough part.
Messed up teeth for us.
We need some hockey players to weigh in. Like if you guys
definitely keep them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you get your teeth broken, do you get them fixed or just get them knocked out again? Like, what are we doing?
Well, I know the coach for the dogs, like he didn't have teeth for the longest time.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. Why would you spend the money if you're going to get your teeth knocked out again? You know, like, I don't see the point.
Here's an idea. Wear a mouth guard.
That's a great idea, actually. Do you think mouth guards work all the time, though?
I just think that hockey players are so crazy that they just go for it.
Well, I know we had Maddie here.
Did he have teeth? I can't remember.
Well, I think he got some teeth knocked out like after our interview. So yeah, we should bring him back on and ask him that question. But yeah, so Olympics, go USA.
It's
awesome. Yeah, when does it end?
It's over.
Okay, I figured it was over now. I was like, wait a second. Me being the person I am, I did not know.
The gold medal men's game is always like the last event of the Winter Olympics.
Okay. Well, I'm over here waiting for FIFA. So
yeah,
coming soon, guys. Coming soon.
Imagine if we stole hockey. Imagine if we steal soccer. There's no chance of that happening.
No, I mean they're nuts about soccer over in Europe. Like just from being over there,
goodness.
We literally every year we go there, we're like, yeah.
Maybe we can win a couple knockout games. That would be sweet.
It would be cool. I just love watching it. I mean, it's so fun.
Cool. You gonna try to maybe go to a game or too expensive?
We were talking about it, but man, those tickets are expensive.
It's like $300 just to get in the door.
Yeah,
right?
a couple of which I'm gonna be honest. I think it'd be worth it to say you went. I know.
If it was a little bit closer, I definitely would go.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe going. I think there's one in D.C., Maryland, or something like that. DC? Maybe. I have to double check. Don't quote me on that, guys. But
I'm gonna have to check that out.
We were thinking about going because some of my teammates have actually signed up for the tickets, so they're getting the ticket link.
Sweet.
So they've already been reaching out, seeing who's interested to go. So I mean, like I said, it'd be really hard to spend like $400 on one
so
ticket.
Much money.
I don't know, but yeah, it might be worth it. I went to a Champions League game over in Europe a few years ago, and man, it was cool. I'd love to do something like that.
I bet that was cool.
Yeah,
Who
it was
played?
sick. And they went into double overtime.
Who played?
Copenhagen and Prague.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was.
That is really cool.
One of the coolest things. I just replay it in my head all the time. It was awesome.
Were the soccer hooligans losing their minds?
Yes, they had some sick. Like, people do not champion soccer like that over here. So like to see their fans. I mean, they were throwing sparklers like. It was crazy.
We don't have anything like that. I would say the closest thing is probably college football.
Yeah.
Like,
but
our
like
professional sports do not get like that.
I'm telling you, think of college football, but
well, they light flares.
They do,
yeah.
and it was terrifying because when we saw it at first, we were like, "Oh God, everything's on fire! What's happening?" But no, and then they got the flags. They're painted up. Yeah,
the stadium is on fire. Do we need to exit?
Right, and then they had. I mean, we're just in this huge like professional stadium. It's crazy to see people just like doing that stuff because here it wouldn't fly, right?
Right.
Like,
no.
They set one flare off in here, and you're gone. You're out of here. Yeah. But no, that's pretty cool though. Go sports. Go USA.
Go
throw
sports.
the ball, score the points.
All right, my next one is Hannah Montana.
Yes.
Going on
Oh my
tour.
God, I'm so excited.
Yes.
I love that. I love that show growing up.
I know.
I'm the emo Hannah Montana.
I love that. For those who missed it, Miley Cyrus is going on tour. Mm-hmm. She's going to be playing some Hannah Montana songs. I guess that's what it is,
tickets
right?
Are gonna be so expensive.
I know.
I hope we can all get some that want to.
I'm assuming she'll probably go to the Verizon Center, or she doing football stadiums. I don't know.
God, I don't know. She probably would be in like the biggest arena she could potentially be in,
sure.
like stadiums, you know. But
nostalgia in full swing on that one. So I had to give it a shout out.
Well, her pictures, I saw that people were thinking it was an AI photo of her dressed up, but then her sister commented on it, confirming that it was real.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, I thought that was cool. But all right, so in different fashion, normally you're the one that talks about movies. I'm going to talk about movies. So
I love it.
Scream 7 just got released about a week ago to theaters, so I'm a huge Scream fan.
Have you seen it yet?
I have not seen it. I'm going to see it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yes, so a little movie magic for you here. Well, I wouldn't say movie, podcast magic. This is actually right before Scream. Well, Scream, I guess, got released last night.
Oh, so that's why you said a week.
Yes.
Okay, you see, you even confused me with the magic.
No, because this gets released on March 6th. So yeah, I tried to fake out our audience.
You faked me out.
Yeah, I faked you out. But did you know that the original Scream was actually released in 1996? So we're almost the 30-year anniversary.
That's crazy.
I
did see this morning on Twitter that they're only playing the Scary Movie trailer during Scream screenings.
Oh, really?
So
I can't
somebody
wait to see
recorded it,
and
and I've seen it this morning. But yeah, you have to. It looks good. They got Terrifier. They got.
They did a lot
Sinners.
of the good ones.
Sinners.
They did a lot of the good ones.
Yeah. Oh, you've seen it?
Well, I saw somebody stitch together like a grid of all the movies.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only thing I've seen. I'm trying to stay away from everything Scream related till I see it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
that makes
one
sense.
of my favorite bands of all time, Ice Nine Kills, did a song for the movie.
Oh, heck yeah.
And I think they're going to be making a cameo of some kind, but I'm trying to stay off the internet because I'm like,
yeah,
I don't want to like spoil anything for myself before I see it tomorrow.
I love it.
Yeah, they did a song with one of the actresses in the movie, so she sings on the song. So it's really fun. But yeah. Well, speaking of movies, even though I should have been seeing Scream last night, I went and saw Wuthering Heights. Okay. What have you heard of that movie?
Okay, so this is what I've heard. That Margot Robbie screamed it with her friends, and they all were drooling over what's that guy's name?
Jacob Elordi and Fair. Me and my friend, every time something happened, she would just go same, and I was like, same. Well, it's funny. I've never actually found him like attractive before.
Did you watch Euphoria?
No, but I feel like his personality, I don't know. I think being a personality gal, I mean,
why does that affect
me in movies?
Classically handsome guy.
No.
Like he's tall, chiseled jawline.
Well, that's the thing. Even watching Saltburn, I did not find him attractive. I don't know what it was. I was like, what are people?
Was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, it's really good. I liked it. But I was just kind of like, I don't get why people find him attractive.
You never got
Last night,
You got it?
I got it.
You clocked it?
I'm there. I clocked.
Oh, my goodness.
But it's a great movie. I'm obsessed.
Was it good?
It was so good. I am one of those people. I love horror movies. I talk about it all the time.
Is it a horror movie?
No, but that's the
okay.
thing. I love it so much. I would go back if they're not screening it anymore. Last night at 10 was the last screening.
Really? So you hit a buzzer
That's why we
beater with
went.
that.
Yeah, because we didn't have time to go earlier in the week, and we were like, oh my gosh, this is the last screening. If it was in the movie again this weekend, I'd go see it again. I mean, it was really good.
Dang.
And I will say,
Tiffany stamped it.
Yeah, I'm stamping it. But for the people that like the book a lot, it is different from the book. But I actually think I like this ending better.
Okay. Have you read the book?
I read the book. I watched all the movie adaptations.
Oh my god. So you're a huge fan.
Oh, I'm a book. I actually read a lot of books, so I'm a book fan. So whenever they do movie adaptions, if I've read the book, I'm going to see it. Right?
You got
so
to.
like The Housemaid, went and saw that. Did not like the movie, like the book. So
but this one gets
Wuthering
both?
Heights, oh my gosh. And I just have to say, like, I think Margot Robbie is super talented, but after seeing this movie, oh my gosh, she is.
Oh, she's the best.
She is literally the best.
Yeah.
Like I love her, and I love Jacob Elordi now. Like that's.
All right.
I get it.
Ship them.
Yes, I ship them. But have you seen? Okay, we're going to talk about marketing. Have you seen the press tour for this movie?
They're like codependent.
They are. Do you think they're playing it up?
I think so.
They have to be.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure you do like start to develop a bond with somebody that you're that romantic with,
but
like on screen.
I don't know though. Like and people don't know this, but Margot Robbie's husband produced the movie. So like her doing this, I do think is just playing.
I mean, she was like literally like when she'd get on set, she'd be like, "Where's
looking
Jacob?"
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it. If you, Rob, I don't know if you're into that kind of stuff, but you have to see the movie. It is so good.
Is it just a romance movie?
Yes, but it's also got really dark like undertones, which is why I think I like it, because I like dark romance stuff like that.
What kind of dark?
Well, I wouldn't say it's like dark romance necessarily. It's just.
Like
do you know anything about Wuthering Heights at all?
No.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But she gets married. Not to spoil it, guys. If you're this far and you haven't, if you haven't heard of this, I mean, Emily Bronte. It's an Emily Bronte book. It's been around for 100 years.
Okay.
So if you haven't, no, I'm just kidding. Probably not 100, but she grows up with Jacob Elordi's character Heathcliff, and they just like fall in love as kids, but they cannot stand being away from each other. Basically, what they're playing up in the press
that
stuff.
makes sense.
But she in the movie gets married to another man because she needs status and the money, because the place that they live is going to ruins. So she eventually says that she's going to marry this man, but literally the second she wakes up the next morning, he had overheard that she's getting married to this guy, so she wakes up and changes her mind looking for him the next thing, saying, I'm gonna get married, and I'm not gonna get married. He's already gone. So then she decides to go through with it, and the whole movie is just about her trying to get through it.
Of the movie?
Pretty much the beginning and middle, and then I don't want to spoil the movie for anybody, but
yeah.
you guys should definitely go see it. It is so
All
good.
right.
Their chemistry, I don't know why people are saying they don't have chemistry. The whole movie was them having chemistry.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so good, but
all right.
I don't know.
I'll have to check it out. No, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I actually cried at the end of the movie.
Oh,
it was really good.
That's sweet.
Yeah, well, the ending was rough. Oh my god.
Okay.
So, anyways, that's enough of that. You guys should go
alert.
see it, or wait till it comes out for streaming. Watch it. Can't wait to see Scream, and I think that takes us out of Pop Goes Berglund,
yes,
right?
it does. I'm gonna try to press the button. I don't know if this is it. But yeah,
I think it's
a sound treat for all of our listeners there.
Yes. All right. So the next thing that we have the Rob and Tiff report. So let's straighten up our papers. Yeah. So this is going to be a fun one. Should we do the thing
like when they're talking afterwards?
Yes, just pretending. We're pretending talking. So this is actually going to be really funny because Rob does not know anything about this story.
I have no idea.
So I wouldn't say this is like TMI, but it's not like the most clean topic when I say that. I mean, I've already told you sort of.
Yeah.
So former CIA agent John Kiriakou, I think I got his last name right. He's been going viral on podcasts and on TikTok for just spilling the tea. I mean, he's just been saying like stories about what he did. He went to jail, by the way, for like talking about this stuff.
Okay, you know what? I did hear about this guy.
He's hilarious, and I'm going to insert a video of him actually talking about this story after I introduce it, because the way he tells it, he had me on the ground laughing.
Okay.
Like he's just the funniest, and he's not even doing this on purpose. It's just the way he is. He's just funny.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is the story of Lincoln's last log. So we're going to let, like I said, I'm going to give you a little preview, and then I'm going to show you the video here in the podcast. But basically, he said that there was this sideshow that collected just these artifacts.
Okay.
And they apparently had Abraham Lincoln's last... how do you say this?
Bowel movement?
Bowel movement.
Yeah.
Apparently, he went and dropped a deuce in the chamber pot. And
go from not being able to say bowel movement to dropping a deuce.
Yeah.
Right.
So, which is basically what this former FBI agent said, or CIA agent says. So he gets into the story and basically says that they are going out of business, and he wants to buy this deuce. Okay. And this deuce ended up going for about $5,000, but he said he bid
$5,000.
Yes, I mean, if it's
How
Abraham,
is it preserved?
It's just, I don't know, it's dried up. I mean, they had it in a shadow
what
box.
happens to poop when it just dries up? It doesn't disintegrate.
I mean, and then back then you just don't know what they were eating.
Wait, hold on. How did they get this?
Exactly. They said that apparently somebody that worked in the theater just had the thought of mine, like, oh, he just got killed, like, let me.
So it was post-mortem?
Apparently they went and got it. Yeah, I don't know. That's what he said. The
president got shot, and his first thought was, I better go grab his turd out of the toilet?
Well, let me finish the story. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to insert him telling the story, and then we'll be right back, so...
This was the last turd that Abraham Lincoln ever pooped. There used to be a little museum in Baltimore called the Sideshow Museum, and it was artifacts from 19th century circus sideshows. So we go to the Sideshow Museum, and they've got like this 9-foot-tall woman. You could tell it's paper mache or whatever. They had a jackalope. You know what a jackalope is. It's all silly stuff. But then there's this shadow box about that big, and it's hanging on the wall, and it has a dried out turd in it. And it says on the wall, this was the last turd that Abraham Lincoln ever pooped. They said that when he arrived at Ford's Theater, he excused himself momentarily to drop a deuce in the chamber pot, and then after he was shot, one of the ushers had the presence of mind to go in and take the turd as a souvenir. So about 6 months later, I read in the Washington Post, this little sideshow museum is going out of business, and they're going to sell all their holdings on eBay. And I said to my wife, I'm buying that turd. I took the day off so I could be there like live as the turd is being auctioned. So it finally comes up. I bid like 500 or whatever. It just goes up from that. It went for thousands. More time passes. There's an article in the Post saying, a few months ago, we did this article about this museum, and there was this turd that was purported to be Lincoln's. The guy went to eBay. He bought the turd. He sent it for a DNA test, and they determined that the turd contained bits of Necco wafer. It's this awful candy that's made in Pittsburgh. But they didn't start making the Necco wafer until like 1872 or whatever, and Lincoln was killed in 1865. So this is just like some guy's turd that's been on display for 150 years. And I'm like, thank God I didn't buy that turd.
All right. So after he bid on this turd, he ended up losing out. But he said he was bidding on this turd.
Oh, I thought you said bit.
No, he did not. Oh my God. Can you imagine? So he ended up losing it. Well, the guy that ended up winning it for around $5,000 got it tested, and it had this old candy called Necco wafers.
Oh,
and it's these nasty little plastic. I don't know. He got it tested. So these wafers weren't made until after he died.
Oh, so it wasn't even his poop?
This guy bought a fake turd from the sideshow for $5,000.
I know.
That's
what you get.
But
like, why would you ever buy that?
I don't know. But in other news, if you're buying random dried up turds off the internet, what are we doing?
That's what you get.
If you have $5,000 to spend on that, you have too much money.
I love the ending to that story.
Yeah,
that is my favorite ending ever.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to. If you have not gone down this guy's rabbit hole, he's like every couple scrolls for me. He's hilarious.
I have to get him on my algorithm because I've heard about him and I haven't seen anything yet.
And he, like I said, people are kind of saying like, oh, is he like a real agent? Like, is he just made up character? But people are saying he actually went to jail for outing these stories.
No, he went to jail. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's funny. Now we get entertainment from him telling these stories.
I love it.
Yeah, that takes us out of Lincoln's last log, the Rob Tiff Report.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's roll right through it. We got our upcoming events in March. In March, we hope to see you guys out at some of these events. We got our Rail Yard Dogs. The regular season at least, is winding down.
Yep.
So on March 6th and 7th is one of your last opportunities to come see them. So we hope to see you guys there. And then we have a new event. On the 7th and 8th, called the Sinful Signings Book Con. This is another one of those events. We talk about this sometimes. If you like the culture in Roanoke, you need to come support these little bit smaller events. These are, if we have support for these events, they start coming and they become weirder and weirder and better and better. So this one is a really interesting one. So if you're into those type of books, hey Tiffany, you said you're a book reader, so maybe we'll see you there.
Well, I was gonna say this one. I think they do like dark romance kind of like smut books type thing, I think. Okay. But go check out our website.
Yes.
They also have a presence on social media. They have a book readers group you guys can go check out.
It's great.
So stay up to date with them on that. But that's March 7th and 8th.
Yep. And then switching gears completely, we have the Harlem Globetrotters 100th year anniversary tour. If you have not been to the Globetrotters and you have small kids, or if you haven't been, you got to come to this event. It's one of those things, if you have to see this show at least once in your lifetime. So make sure you come. The world famous Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour, March 11th, and then we round out the month with the dogs again on the 27th and 28th.
Heck yeah. So we have a new segment.
New segment alert.
Don't know if it's going to stay or not until I run out of facts. I guess I'm going to try to do it.
I love it.
But did you guys know that we actually had some autograph boards in the green rooms?
So what's the name of this?
I'm sorry. I totally skipped. Look at me, just skipping around the whole time.
It's fine.
So it's just called Did You Know?
So you did say Did You Know?
It's very...
So you technically didn't skip it.
It's a very creative name. You guys are welcome.
Should we come up with a song for it? Did you know?
If you're about to do Mary, Did You Know? The Christmas song, I'm done.
How did you clock that?
I don't know. It sounded like it. And I was like, I already know.
A singer.
Yeah, I mean, we might get Rob on the mic just to do some opening songs for this.
Maybe we should do a new segment called karaoke, and we
just
sing.
Oh God, I will not be singing on that. But yeah, so we have these autograph boards. They're in the green rooms of the multiple venues we have. And we get some of our artists, if they are so inclined, they will sign them. And we actually auction them off for charity. So we just did one for Habitat for Humanity, I think last year, right? So yeah, we're going to continue to do that. I think that's a cool little random quick fact about Berglund Center for you. So if you guys have any questions about facts that you want to hear about, we can ask our general manager. Because I probably have only been here 3 years, I may not know the answer to your question.
She is a wealth of information, so anything you want to know. But that is a cool fact,
Yeah.
We try to do our part, and you don't always want to ask them for autographs, but most of the times they oblige because it is for charity.
Yeah, and I mean, one of our boards back there had like Paramore.
Yeah, and Eric Church.
Yeah, which is super cool. When I saw Paramore, I was like, dang, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I like that. Maybe that's the name of the segment.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I like it. I think we should keep it. That's pretty cool. Berglund Center fact. All right. I like it. But
all right. Well, that kind of wraps up our part of the podcast.
Yep.
We have a great interview coming up with Roanoke Fashion Week. They came in and sat down with us yesterday, actually, and it was so much fun talking with them. I didn't know much about the event.
Yeah.
But if you're into fashion or really anything, if self-expression, really, you got to check them out. They're doing the grand finale here at Berglund Center, but we sat down with Kathryn and Styles from the show, and they talked about dog fashion, kid fashion, adult fashion, whatever you're into. And I learned that I actually, I don't care about clothes fashion, but I got other types of fashion in my life.
Well, everybody's got a little personality, and that's kind of what we talked about in the interview was you kind of have your own style, whether you know it or not. So some people are just more expressive about it, I guess. But you still got it. But we were lucky to have Kathryn and Styles on, and they both they're so passionate about the show.
It's great.
They're doing shows that whole week leading up to Berglund Center too. So if you guys don't just want to come to the Berglund Center one, check out, they got their social media. We'll tag them. You guys can check all that out. And you guys stay tuned for that interview. So This has been Roanoke Live, episode 32 with our tinfoil hats and new podcast room. And
Love
we will,
it. First one in the books. We appreciate you guys. And make sure you stick for the interview. We hope to see you next month.
Welcome back to Roanoke Live. We are so excited today. We have the Roanoke Fashion Week. We have coach, models, and mentors here. We have Kathryn Keefer and Styles.
Thanks for coming. We're really excited.
Welcome on, guys. So let's start at the beginning. For those that are not familiar with Roanoke Fashion Week, who are you and what is this event all about?
Well, I mean, you've been with it 7 years. You want to take that one?
So pretty much, Roanoke Fashion Week is where local designers and designers from other states can come and show their designs off locally here in Roanoke. The great thing about it is that it gives opportunities for lots of women and men, and we did open up to kids, so that is the
That's awesome, yes.
To kind of showcase themselves and strut their stuff down the runway. So truthfully, it's the best place to come if you're a fashionista, whether if you're from Roanoke or from out of town. We do have a lot of people from out of town that do come to our shows as well. So we're kind of excited this year for it to be at the Berglund.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're excited to have you guys.
Yeah.
This sounds like a really, really cool event. So it's in its 7th year now, right?
7 years.
That's a long time to do an event.
Yes.
You know, we see these. I don't mean to be brash, but we see events come and go all the time. It's a lot. People don't really realize how much goes into making an event. Everyone's got ideas, but once you got to start getting your hands dirty a little bit. But 7 years. So what was it about it that's made it kind of stick around? Like, what has really resonated with people?
Well, I mean, Erica is our director and the creator of Fashion Week, and she actually lives part-time in New York, so I don't know how she does it. She puts all of this together.
Wow.
And she's so passionate.
Right.
That's what keeps her going. And it's not just about fashion, it's about inclusivity and the community.
Right.
Community together.
And really getting people to have a chance that they didn't think they could really ever have, because we have even one of my friend's daughters is in the show this year, and she's in a wheelchair, and she is so excited.
That's awesome.
So
Heck yeah.
if you have dreamed of walking the runway, we will probably give you the chance.
I love that. That is so cool.
Roll the runway.
Right?
Yes. Yes, definitely. No, I absolutely love that. Yeah.
Hey, whatever it takes. Yeah, passion. That's really the thing that you always hear. Is if you gotta have that passion. Wow, she lives in New York. She must be juggling a lot of things all at one time. That's crazy.
Yeah. She's a great lady to work with.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So not only is the inclusivity portion kind of is what makes us stand out, but you guys highlight the designers, the boutiques that you guys work with, the photographers, hair and makeup artists. Why is it important to build something that celebrates the entire creative community around this event?
Well, when you're in this fashion world, you know, it is hard to break into it. And when you create a community of people, creatives, who are doing the same thing, you all can kind of benefit from each other, and you can feed off of one another and really support each other in the whole creation process.
And I think the reason why it's grown and it's in its 7th year is because each year we notice, what's missing and then add on to it, right? So we had our first year. It's just a show, but then everybody put in their input. Now we've done added dog shows. Now we've done added
That's awesome.
tattoo shows.
Wow.
So it's more of an art street, and it runs long. So it just shows the different avenues that we can go down. That fashion is just not fashion.
Yeah.
Right.
You can find different avenues, and those are the avenues that we chose to go and highlight. And
It's an
doing well.
expression.
It is.
Because
Definitely.
we do drag shows as well.
As well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, that makes total sense, because it's gotta, like you said something where it's like getting into that industry must feel like such a daunting task. Like from an outsider, it's like I don't even know where you'd begin to start. So like creating that community where like, because there is so many different things that go into a show, highlighting all of them seems like a really like great way to make everybody feel real passionate about the show once it happens.
Yes.
And you got to think about it. Everybody is not all into fashion per se, right? But they do have something like the dog show. They love to put outfits on their dogs.
Yeah.
You know, but that is a form of fashion.
And
Like,
yeah.
you're showing it through another way.
Right.
You know, we all have it. It's just how we're going to show it and how we're going to bring it out, and that's what we're doing here.
I love thinking about it like that, because I wouldn't consider myself into fashion, but like maybe the way that I fashion my office with like my trinkets that like are a self-expression of what I like.
Absolutely.
Wow, I never thought about it like that. That's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny because like when you walk down our hallway upstairs, you can tell everybody has their own individual fashion by their offices.
Right.
You can kind of tell. But
Well, if you guys don't mind, we'd like to get to know you guys each individually. So, Kathryn, you wear a couple of hats, right? You're on the runway, you're coaching, you're mentoring. How does that backstage work change the way you show up when it's your turn to walk? Like, how do you even get into it? Because you got to be in a certain mindset when you hit the runway, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been doing this a little over 30 years. I have an identical twin, and we
No
started,
way.
Yeah, we started at, I don't know, I'm gonna show my age, but like Belk and stuff used to have their
Oh
show.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
we know
gosh, I
Belk.
remember.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
And
that's
that's where
far
we
back.
started, and so I've grown to love this industry, but you know, there's pieces that we all don't love, but creating a community where everyone can fall in love with this version of themselves that they get to create. And so I don't know, they're again back to passion.
Yeah, right.
I love watching people thrive and grow out of their comfort zone and do something they were scared to do, and then be like, oh my gosh,
yeah.
that was awesome. Yeah. And so that really, like, helping people I love this story so much. This is how I get people to kind of tap in to that space, because when you're walking a runway, it's not really you have to kind of create this version of yourself. And it's what Beyonce does. She has her Sasha Fierce. She says when she's on stage, it's not her.
Okay.
Fierce. So you have to find that, like,
performance.
Yeah.
Bring that performance out.
Yep. And once you tap into that, you're like, wow, I'm pretty awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
So helping people find that and my background is breath work and coaching and things like that. So helping people tap into a calmer nervous system and get rid of stage fright. These are tools that you can take into your whole life.
Right.
And it came naturally.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. So speaking of which, like, so you have these tools like breath work. Can you talk a little bit more about some of these tools that you're teaching everybody, or the ones that you use that people you just apply to in everyday life, not even when you're not on stage?
Yeah, even when I'm not on stage. Honestly, I kind of walk through life asking, like, if this was a runway, how would I walk? How would my energy be? How would I show up?
Oh man, that sounds like a merch idea.
No, I've thought of that.
Yeah.
Like, the runway begins with inside. If you don't feel confident is a muscle.
Yeah.
It's not something
Okay.
we're all born with.
Yep.
It's something you have to work on. You have to grow into,
Uh-huh.
evolve with, and so with the teaching the nervous system regulation tools, just showing people how through breath, through grounding yourself, through really just tuning into your own body, you can come back and realize that you are okay, you are safe, and the more you do that, the more you expand your capacity to step into these environments that make you uncomfortable,
Right.
and survive them and keep growing. Because if we're not growing, then what's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
always.
Absolutely.
All right, not to put you on the spot here, but do you have like a tool you could teach us real quick?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
She was waiting.
So, I was waiting. So my favorite one, if you need to instantly calm yourself
Okay,
down,
I'm
is-
for this.
and you always want to breathe with your belly, because you trigger the nervous system response if you breathe with your chest.
All right.
And so you want to breathe in.
Oh, so it's 2 times.
It's 2 times in,
Ah.
1 slow, long time out. And you want to at least do it 3 times,
Okay.
but honestly, until you feel calm. And it's
I
gonna
kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
activate your parasympathetic nervous system and just really bring you back and calm your body.
That was a big word there. What kind of nervous system?
So basically, we're all, this is so funny, it's turning into we won't go too far down
Okay,
the
yeah,
rabbit
no,
hole.
I won't go, but this is really
But you
interesting.
Yeah, no, it is.
two parts to your nervous system.
Okay.
One is just your nervous system that you aren't really controlling. It just kind of works based off of how you grew up, any traumas you've experienced, your life up until that point. It's basically your glass ceiling. So when people say, I feel like I've hit a glass ceiling, you literally do. You cannot grow further than your nervous system's ability to hold you. And it will always go back to what feels safe. So by doing things like fashion or walking a runway when you really know you want to, but you're scared, that's going to push you a little bit further out of your comfort zone and make you grow a little bit more. And
I love it.
Having the tools to remind your body that you're safe, you're calm, you can do these things. So yeah.
I love that. That's awesome.
It's not just fashion, it's life.
Yeah.
Well, you hear all the time, like, do things out of your comfort zone. And then, like, the cynical part of my brain's always like, well, why not just be comfortable? Or why not just be comfortable all the time?
That's true.
But, like, that is a quantified reason in order to push yourself out of those. I love that.
Yeah. So you've been a part of the show for 4 years now. What keeps pulling you back year after year?
I just love the industry, honestly. Anytime I get to be a part of a show, or I'm a theater nerd originally, and so anything that involves a stage, just
Put you on there.
put me there. I love it. I will help. I'll stand there. I don't need to stand there. Just I want to be in the environment. So yeah,
That's great.
All right, let's switch gears to Styles here.
Yes.
Kathryn was on the hot seat long enough. So what does the lead up to the show look like to somebody in your positions? Are you doing, like, how many rehearsals we're doing? How many different fittings? Like, take us behind the curtain there.
Right now, we've just started. We just started out the rehearsals right now. So. Behind the scenes of the rehearsals, we're going to start doing the measurements of the models and things like that. And then we kind of pair up the models depending on, what they like and what they're used to. So one thing with fashion is you can always put somebody in an outfit and then they can walk the runway. But to have somebody in an outfit and have them feel comfortable, they can represent that outfit much better. So we kind of, fit and form, have them pick out their own outfits, things like that. And then we add on the accessories and things at the end. Then once all of that stuff is done, then we go into the hair and makeup. Hey, now we have this look. We want it to look like this. So it is a process.
Yeah.
At the end, once we get down to that hair and makeup, it's all cameras out.
Yeah.
We're ready at that point.
Man, that's a pretty layered process.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't think about the order of the way you'd go about that. Makeup's last. Why is that?
Well, depending on the outfit,
as the only guy in the room.
Yeah, sorry, you are outnumbered here. So.
Yeah, so as far as the makeup the day of, that is first. But in the process of everything, we don't think about what we're going to do with the hair or the makeup until after we get the outfit and everything in order.
Gotcha.
Right? But when it's the day of, hair and makeup is the first thing that we get done.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and we're lucky enough to work with the Paul Mitchell School. And they come in and they do. Models can do their own. I usually do because I did go to beauty school.
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini. I've done so many things. But you have the option to. So we've got the support for you. You don't have to do your own.
Yes.
That helps
Absolutely.
with the nerves a little.
Yeah, right. I could see that.
Yeah.
One less thing to worry about the day of.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were talking about you guys just the inclusivity of everything. What does being a part of such an inclusive runway mean to you personally, Styles?
So what it means to me is it's pretty much the confidence level of having, being able to go out there and accomplish something that you may not feel as if you were capable of doing from Jump Street. With it being in fashion, you have it to where it's all ages, we have all sizes. So it's no, gender that you have to be. We look at a lot of these magazines, you look like, oh, I have to be this certain size. I have to be this, So I'm a testament for 7 years with being there. I've then had kids. Each year I've still shown up and I'm like, no, my body is not ready. I'm not here yet. I was like this. And each year I still came out and like you said, it's like when it's your thing, it's your thing. And I'm like, you know what? Freak that. I'm putting this thing out there.
Yes.
I love it.
So, so each year it gets better and it just gives you that confidence that you want to go out there and and just be who you feel you should be.
Yeah. We don't need you to be anybody else.
Yeah.
And we want people to watch the runway show and see a little piece of themselves.
Yep, absolutely.
No matter it, we don't want people to watch the show and go, "Oh my gosh, I feel so gross right now."
Yes.
You know,
There were some shows growing up, which I know we all have one in mind now, that just really, I used to watch that show, and that hearing what you guys are doing, that is just so much better than, because when I used to watch those shows, I was like, there's no way, like, I'm alternative, like, there's just no way I would ever, you know.
Yeah,
so
right.
it's great that you guys are doing something like that.
Yeah. And being in the industry for so long, I've seen the worst
Oh,
of it.
I'm sure.
And so it's so wonderful to be involved in a group that
Absolutely.
that they don't even, that's not so when we hold castings, your size is not even a consideration. Like, we need it on the form just because of, you know, outfit.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be a reason we say no.
Gotcha.
And I think the most joyful thing is, you know, when we are doing the coaching, you know, we get the models come in at first, and then they're like, I don't think I can walk. And then after a class or a session, you see them strut their stuff with a lot of time. We're like proud parents, like, you know, like we didn't turn that thing around. And it's definitely a great feeling, and it's a great feeling of the confidence that they're getting within themselves as well. And like you said, it's not just at the fashion show. You leave with that confidence in you. So it's awesome.
And we create community. Like, their competition is, no, don't bring that.
Yeah.
You can compete with yourself.
Yeah. You guys are a team out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's
Great.
just the beginning, because, you know, we have this, and then you have all the other shows. We have models here that did the New York Fashion Week. We had ones that did North Carolina Fashion Week. So it's endless opportunities that you can get from just being here. And it's more or less of your focus, what you want to do, because we have the opportunities to open up, hey, what you want to do. We have these things. If you want, they have modeling casting calls, and a lot of ladies said, hey, I'm interested, I think I want to do it, and they didn't think they was going to hit the next. They was like, oh my God, they called me back. You know, so it's very exciting to see, you know, where we started from, and to see where we started at now. So I kind of see myself like as an OG of RFW. And just to see where it's at now, and to see where it's going further than this, I'm super excited for it.
So you were talking a little bit about coaching there, and like seeing them gain their confidence. How does that work with you though? Like, when you see somebody come in and they don't have any confidence, and you coach them up, are you like, wait a second, I can't have any doubts here on myself?
Absolutely not. That is not the case at all.
Yeah.
So it's funny, because sometimes you can go and we can coach someone and say, hey, you know, do this and do that, walk that way, and it kind of make you a little bit more conscious of yourself when you're out there.
Right. Okay.
Doing this too, let me straighten that up, you know. So, you know, and we're all human, so everybody will make mistakes here and there, but you kind of catch yourself as well, and then it puts you more on point with yourself.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
I love that.
And I feel like no one reaches a point where they feel like, well, there's some people with egos who hopefully most people realize that there's always more to learn. And
it is.
Even, I mean, full disclosure, at rehearsal all of last week, we have mirrors everywhere, and I just kept not looking at them. I was like, I am not in the mood today for you, mirror.
Yeah.
But you show up anyway.
Right.
Because that's how it is.
What we do.
That's awesome.
Well, and you guys showing up for yourselves too, even when you may not feel like it, the people around you will see that, and that inspires them to show up too. So.
Yeah.
So that's great. Why do you guys think it's important for a city like Roanoke to have a professional platform like this to support the arts and fashion?
Oh, goodness.
Big question.
Because everyone has dreams. It doesn't matter where you live.
Yep.
And there's so many people who, like us, love this industry, want to be a part of it. But, you know, we're not going to drive all the way to New York.
I was just about to say, you
possibly
shouldn't have to go to a large city just to partake in fashion.
Right.
So we bring it right here, and for 7 years it's strong. So.
Heck yeah.
Not just models.
Yeah.
There's so many talented designers.
Designers, and yes. And even to fashion boutiques, because sometimes we don't have the designers there, but we also have vendors that come out from different cities as well, and local vendors as well that be at the show. So, you also have the opportunity to pick up rare things that you don't normally see, you know, at the mall and things like that.
See, I love that. I love unique things. Like I just.
And I think I have something pretty good for you. I'm gonna hook you up with this lady that's here in town.
I love it.
She has like pocketbooks that's like guitars and then like tires that's like real. I think that is right up your alley.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Awesome,
yes. So I'm definitely gonna hook you up with her.
That's all right. Here we go.
Yeah,
there we
let's
go.
I'm all about it.
All right. So we've talked about the event. I'm excited. I'm sure that people are excited. So let's get them excited. When is the event again? Let's say it out loud to make sure it's.
Yeah, you guys. Anything you want to talk about here with the event? Like maybe if you guys already know some of the vendors, or tell people what time, what day, like.
Exactly. Let's tell them like what kind of energy are we bringing when we get there.
Oh, it's gonna be live. It's gonna be a lot of energy. If you haven't been to Roanoke Fashion Week, definitely come out, support us. It's gonna be very energetic. I love the shows in between, it's just the people that come out and support, and it's always a clap, it's always a roar, and the minute you come in there, you feel that energy. So
I love it.
Yeah, and it's a full, not quite a week, but it's over a span of a few days.
Within a week. It's within
a week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so it's not all shows at once. You can pick and choose. Like if someone's like, I'm really only into the dog show, you can jump.
There we
to the
go.
dog show.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to see the grand finale show, which is the 27th, I believe, of April. It's always on a Sunday. And this is the first time we've done it at the Berglund, so we're really excited.
Yeah.
We're excited to have y'all.
We had done it at the Hotel Roanoke the past 2 years, and other places throughout, its history. But this is definitely an exciting one. And we even have a what do you call it?
The Budget Chic. So we have the Budget Chic Fashion Show, and that starts off on. I know that starts off on Thursday, April 23rd, from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the cafeteria downtown.
Okay.
On Church Avenue. So that's where you can breathe in your clothing. Donations are accepted as well. We get a lot of Goodwill clothes, Rescue Rescue clothes. So that's what the clothing will be. It would be a fashion show, actually from clothes from those places.
Yeah. I love it.
It's not. Fashion is everything.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You can. It don't have to be exactly.
Absolutely.
You can look good with anything. So we have lots of shows. So that's going to be Thursday. Then on Friday we have our the doggy fashion show. So we have that one.
Where's
and
that at?
One is at the Century Plaza. That's 14 Church Street.
Okay.
And that's going to be also 6:30 to 8:30. So we're super excited for that. Oh, those doggies! It's going to be so cute.
It's gonna be so cute. I'd be crying because I'd be overstimulated. They'd be so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have the 7th Experience Next Generation for the Children's Fashion Show. So we have that Saturday, April 25th, and that's going to be from 12 to 2. Of course, we can't have those kitties out.
Yeah, right.
Right? So they're going to be from 12 to 2. So that's going to be an awesome show.
Yeah. That's usually those kids, they bring.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yes. And then we have the grand finale, which is the 7th Experience, which is the grand finale, and that's going to be Sunday, April 26th. We do have a VIP hour, so if you want to purchase the VIP tickets, you can definitely do that. And that's going to be between 4 and 5, and then showtime starts at 5. So we're super excited.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like an awesome event.
Yeah.
Check out their socials. We'll link them in the comments and stuff for everybody wondering. But thank you guys so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you guys.
This sounds like a really cool event, and like you said, like my favorite part about it is like it doesn't have to be New York City. Like Roanoke has so much culture and life. Like it's so cool that this place. And if people want these type of things to stay around in Roanoke and have this culture, then they need to support them.
You need to come out, show up, support.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys.
Even give us ideas.
Yeah.
If you think, give us ideas.
That's what we always say
well.
too.
Yeah. You don't like what we're doing, then you guys suggest something else.
We're open.
Absolutely.
We don't take offense to any of that stuff.
No, not at all.
Tell us we're idiots. As long as you give us a
better suggestion. But But yes, thank you guys again so much, Kathryn and Styles, for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, if you guys are watching this, it's going to be out before the show. You got to go to the show. So.
Alrighty.
See you there.